it's particularly appropriate to be here just before President Obama gives us his version of the State of the Union. I think it will be interesting tonight to see which planet he's reporting from. The president should be president of all the American people. The president should talk about the 100% because all Americans are part of that 100% and they go up and down. Bill Gates, when he dropped out of college to found Microsoft, was in what the president would have called the 99%. I think he's left that now. But we have an answer to the president on class warfare. Go to Europe. That's where they like that kind of politics. Go to Venezuela. That's where they like that kind of politics. In America, every person of every background is endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, and every American deserves the respect of the President of the United States, or he is not worthy of the office to which he has sworn an oath to uphold our Constitution. Now, tonight, I suspect you're right. Tonight, that he's going to remind us that he inherited a terrible economy. Now, at some point, you would think he would have become president. The idea of Ronald Reagan in January of 1984 whining about Jimmy Carter would have been crazy. By 1984, we were in the middle of a recovery. We were going straight up. We were creating millions of new jobs. Reagan's jobs program, which was lower taxes, less regulation, more American energy, and respect for the people who create jobs, that job program led to 16 million new jobs under Reagan. Reagan ran for re-election on the slogan, "Leadership that is working." Obama had a slogan, "Yes, we can." His new slogan for this year is, "Why we couldn't." Because I want to run this fall as the jobs and paycheck president versus Barack Obama, who is the most effective food stamp president in American history. I want us to become independent enough that no American president ever again bows to a Saudi king. I want to run as the candidate of the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Federalist Papers. He will run as the candidate of Saul Alinsky's radicalism, European socialism, and a centralized bureaucracy. I think most Americans believe that this is a country in which we are endowed by our Creator with certain unalienable rights, and we are sick of judges who don't get it, bureaucrats who don't get it, and politicians who don't get it, and that's a major part of this campaign. I will defend religious liberty. I will let him defend anti-religious bigots. That will be the party. As an Army brat whose dad served 27 years in the infantry, I want you to know I am committed to a strong America, an honest conversation about who's trying to kill us, and successful strategies to ensure that our children and grandchildren are safe. He is committed to a fantasy world of denying the reality of our enemies, weakening our military, undercutting our capabilities, and leaving us with enormous weakness. So I don't ask anyone to be for me, because if you're for me, you're going to vote and then go home and say, "I sure hope Newt fixes it." No one person can get this great country back on the right track. I am here today to ask you to be with us for the next 8 years, to stand with us shoulder to shoulder, to remind the Congress, to remind the President, to remind the bureaucracy, to remind the governor, the state legislature, the city council, the county commission, the school board. We are in this together. I'm also asking you to be with us because if we shrink Washington and apply the 10th Amendment, we have to grow citizenship back home. If power is going to come home, you're going to have to be more responsible because the bureaucrats won't be doing it, and you won't have them to complain about, but now you're going to have yourself to complain about. And so that's a real transition. If you prefer jobs and paychecks to unemployment and food stamps, our door is open. We want you to be with us, whatever your background. If you prefer the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution to Saul Alinsky, we want you to be with us no matter what your background. If you want a strong, safe America rather than weakness and confusion, we want you to be with us. So I say to every Democrat, to every independent across the country, we want you to feel free to join in, because together we are going to change Washington, we're going to put America back on the right track, and we're going to give our children and our grandchildren a safer, more prosperous, and freer country, because that's our duty as Americans. Thank you.